back with more My Southern Home, and I'm here with Jeff Speedy with Closets by Design. And Jeff, this closet that you transformed for your clients is absolutely phenomenal.
Well, thank you, and we appreciate you welcoming us back here. This homeowner was looking to completely redo this area, which included a fireplace and was more of a study. And they wanted to consolidate several closets into one functional space. And this was one of our fun projects. And on the last couple of times we've been on, we've talked about taking awkward spaces and making them more functional for a kid's closet and for a walk-in closet. This one became where we dealt with the function of the space, and then we had a little bit of fun being able to dress it up and making it look spectacular.
So when you say dealing with the function of a space, what does that mean to you as a closet designer?
Well, what we try to do is we try to deal with 4 basic areas that we look at. You try to look at the double hang space to give you the most capacity. You try to look at how much long hang do you need, whether or how many shoes you need to store, and whether you want drawers in the space or not.
So Jeff, what does a double hang mean?
A double hang space is just being able to take 2 sections in the same space of hanging above and below. Typically you look for like shirts above pants so that you can see how your clothes look in the closet.
And this particular homeowner did not want that.
Well, there were some specific needs that they were looking for. The husband has a lot of suits, and he didn't want to have to be reaching up, so he wanted to store them very specifically in the closet, so we created space for that. There was also a need for more dresses on a medium hang, and they had a lot of need for drawer space. They also wanted a number of items behind doors for just privacy so that things sit. So what we were able to do was to be able to create a lot of drawer space. And then once we knew what the function was, we were able to add mirrored doors throughout the closet.
And so when a homeowner contacts you, your first thing is you want to see the space, and then you want to find out what their needs are.
Well, we see the space, and then that's something that we're good at, is being able to look at it and know how to make things work within that space. Everybody puts the same things in a closet, but it's all different. So we can deal with the function of the space very quickly. The fun part comes in, just like in this closet, is helping you make it look the way that you want. And there are so many options available. You can keep it very basic. You can make it as elegant as you want.
And this particular space is extremely elegant with the beautiful light fixture. They have an island that's functional. They have seating. They have a lot of different things in this closet that makes it more functional.
And we were able to get a lot of storage space in this closet. We were able to put in about 20 drawers. We have several doors which have clothes behind them. We were able to put in jewelry and other options or little things to help make things more functional for them.
And is that something a homeowner should think about before they call you? What do I want to be able to store easily and effectively in the space?
Well, I think that's really where we come in. They don't have to have a big list already decided or pre-designed. Most of our clients call us and say, hey, we need help. And that's what our role is. Now, we're going to ask a lot of questions. How do you want to do this? What are you doing with this? Are you wanting any of this? And we'll work through that with you so that we can design it specifically for you, because your needs for your closet are completely different than mine. It's just a different lifestyle. One person may have 400 pairs of shoes, one may only have 20, and those create different scenarios of which we can work within.
And what's lovely about your company, Jeff, is we're in a pretty big footprint right now, but you guys can help people no matter what the size of the space is.
And we get a lot of that in the St. Matthews and the Highlands area, where people say, well, I've got pitched ceilings, you can't help me. And we tell them, while that is a limiting factor, we can pretty much make any space more functional and more organized for you.
And the things that you can add to a closet now are so much more advanced than it was even 2 or 3 years ago. With this particular space, the lighting has a dimmer on it. You can move it, have it as bright as you want, or dim it down.
And we're seeing much more of the lighting come into play in closets. Number one, a lot of closets are poorly lit anyway, but the lighting allows you to be able to highlight and see your clothes and actually pick out things that match and work well together. The lighting was done here. In years past, you had to have separation between the panels to run wires. Now it's all routed in, so it looks much better, functions much better, and the dimmer switches and the on-off can be a very attractive feature for what we do.
All right, well, thank you so much, Jeff. I really appreciate it.
It was a pleasure. Thank you.
We'll be back with more My Southern Home in just a moment.